The Square Ball Podcast.
Propaganda is brought to you by Levi Solicitors. levisolicitors.co.uk/The Square Ball for your 10% discount on your legal fees. The three of us are here, Dan, Michael and Rob. This is part 2 of Propaganda, in which we find out what the Villa reaction is to the game at Villa Park, the 3-3 draw. We've also got some stuff from the wider world of Propaganda as well, haven't we? Because we've seen some upset United fans.
There's not much mank in these Man United fans, but they're
well, that's typical of the
exactly. But
pitch,
they are,
isn't it?
But they are angry. So
excellent. Well, we'll get round to that. First of all, reaction from a Villa perspective. What do they make of it?
Well, this is UTV podcast, which is Up the Villa.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a nice logo. It's like the the Muller
yogurts.
the Muller yogurt sponsor they had. It's kind of based on that. I quite like that.
When was that? That was the 90s at some point.
I think it's when they beat us in the League Cup. They might have had Muller on their shirts.
Right.
I can't remember.
Give us a Mullering, etc.
Indeed. That was LDV maybe. I can't remember. It's not important, is it?
No, not at all.
Anyway,
we could check it dead easily as well.
We could, yeah. But this is
let's not.
This is their kind of. They were doing some little vox pop things outside the ground, but this is the guy who hosted it, and he's pretty fair, really.
It's just not turned up, have we? It's, we all expected Villa to come here, be bang at it, and we just weren't, to be fair. Fair play to Leeds, they played really well. But I think questions are on that performance. I think Bielsa's done Gerrard over there with the tactics. We all know how Leeds play man for man, but I think all over the pitch we were just second best, weren't we? And the set pieces were all over the shop. The defending was just questionable. Watkins had another poor game. I thought Coutinho was sensational in that 10-15 minute period. Buendia was good, but everything else was second best all over the pitch, and it's just bitterly frustrating. And we wanted us to kick on and reach another level, but it just feels like we've just not got it in us at the minute.
Fair enough. We'll take that.
AST Computers it was. Acquired by Samsung in 1997, forced to close in 1999. There you go.
Big tech. What else have we got from UTV?
Well, I was a bit surprised, because I thought Villa were kind of a bit like us, just happy to be kind of out of relegation bother for a little while, but it seems not.
The Leeds ain't a great side. They are where they are. They won't go down or anything like that, but they're just bang average, and we were bang average as well. And yeah, 3-3. And we're chucking the European dream away. Just these little points. We'll look back on this point and think 3 points dropped, 2 points dropped. Terrible.
European dream, and we're just bang average. I thought you got two quite evenly matched sides there, albeit one cost hundreds of millions of pounds more than the other.
I think our European dream is still alive. I mean, had we won that, which we easily could have done, we'd be a point behind them. Yeah. So
I'm never going to give up on the Conference League.
You get the feeling, can you reject the Conference League? Like people used to do it.
Intertoto used to reject it.
People used to be able to just go with Intertoto, didn't they? Because like Bradford were in it one year, I think, because it got down as low as them, with everyone just going,
Yeah, Thursday nights in Kazakhstan type
Don't
vibes.
really fancy it. But yeah, the Conference League, if they were allowed to pass it around, they probably would. I did realise, actually, from some in the YouTube comments, a Villa fan, I'd completely misrepresented Steven Gerrard's time at Villa. They got two more wins than I'd given him credit for.
Oh, okay.
I'd clearly just got the date wrong when he joined.
Right,
he did get a couple of, I think they beat Palace and Brighton.
1-5, lost 4, I think, is it?
Yeah, I think they beat Brighton and Palace in 2 of his first games.
Yeah, don't apologise for being inaccurate. It's what we thrive on, isn't it?
That's just very true, yeah.
Right, then, so on to B6 Ben. Presumably that's a postcode related title for a fan channel, is it, or a podcast? What is it?
Yeah, Ben's in the stadium with his camera, and this is after the Dan James second, and it just goes to show what VAR has done to people in football stadiums, and very much grown men, middle-aged men in this case, who you can hear yelling.
Dan James again. What's happening? What's happening, man? That's Dan James. Scored 2. 3-2 just before half time. Villa vs Forest, anyone? Who knows? Yeah, 3-2.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I've probably done that at some point this season.
That's what it does to you.
But I'm going to condemn that.
Well, it was such a messy goal that you think, because I said yesterday I didn't celebrate it because it looked untidy, and Dan James was obviously between people, and you weren't sure if someone had been pushed or something. So you do think, I'll just disallow it for something, is what you end up thinking.
Yeah. It's like the other week when you were talking about the Adam Reach goal. That was brilliant. And you think, well, that can't be allowed. You sort of see Dan James scoring a header and going, well, something's gone wrong there, hasn't it?
Adam Reach, that was Sheffield Wednesday, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well,
I still think that. I'm expecting that to be disallowed still.
Well, it should have been.
Yeah.
We were well on top in that game.
Unfair.
They had no right to score that goal.
Well, I'll tell you what, we are going to have to defer to the voice of authority here, because we're going to move on to the voice of the villains, who, some very dramatic intro music, if you want to go find this, and a caption on screen. It says football pundit.
Yes, he's got.
Does that
just
mean,
in case people are not sure what he's doing.
Does this mean that we're football pundits now, according to this criteria?
I think so. I might get some business cards made up.
We should have stickers on the screen when we each talk. Rob Conlon, under 13s, whatever.
Are you going to grow a moustache like this lad?
I mean,
can that even be classed as a moustache?
It's pretty flimsy. He's gone, in an ideal world, it'd be like a Junior Firpo with this, I think, if it had filled out properly. But it's not. Well, it's not there at all, is it?
Because the only thing is, I hope that's not a deliberate styling choice, because it's not far off a toothbrush moustache, which is, historically speaking, not looked very good.
No, I think he's just struggling to grow at the edges.
Okay. I'm not going to condemn him for that. That's fine.
The issue.
And what you choose to do, as long as you're happy, fine, go for it.
But yeah, he thinks Villa should have won this, but he mainly seems to think they should have won it because he said they would.
Right.
And the punditry, not that we can talk, but the punditry seems somewhat limited in his reasons for
why.
Probably
on par with some of the stuff on TalkSport.
3-0, I said. 3-0. I said 3-0. 3-3. How are we coming down from 3-1 up? 3-1 up! And Leeds come back. Fucking Leeds. Leeds come back. Nah. What's going on? What's with this scruffiness? What's going on? I'm disappointed to the max. I don't care if we've got a red card. It's towards the end of the game. We've got ballers. We shouldn't be struggling like this. Nah, man. Nah, at all.
Incredible punditry there.
We've got ballers. Scruffiness.
So when we do the match ball for like Everton, if we lose, we should just say and go, nah. Everton, innit? Nah. We said win. Nah.
I think that's Bielsa's pre-match talk. Is, look, we've got ballers. We shouldn't lose this. Crack on.
I think that's about the extent of Frank Lampard's, isn't it? Tempting fate, etc., etc. No, I mean, good analysis. Yeah, enjoyed that.
So in the end, because he doesn't really know why, and he does know they've conceded 3.
Yep.
So he just resolves that the keeper should save more.
Yep.
Even though he wasn't really at fault, I don't think, for any of these.
He kept a clean sheet, shouldn't he?
If he didn't let them in,
maybe he's been listening to your coaching, Michael. Though.
It is very much just keep it out of the net.
Yeah, put your hand behind it, that kind of thing.
No, Villa just let the thing down. Great defending, and then a little scrabble in the box. Llorente somehow scores pass. Don't get me wrong, Emmy. I'm not even going to get onto you, Emmy, that much, but you need to be saving some of these goals, man. You're letting goals when you're playing for Villa. Goals are going past you, boom, bow, boom, bow, boom, bow. It needs fixing. You still got my confidence on your backing, but that needs fixing.
Do you know what happened? They didn't defend the corner, right? Tyrone Mings headed it away from the line, straight to the feet.
No, he passed it this time.
Yeah.
It was a pass. He just headed one off the line.
Oh, it was the clearance off the line. Sorry, yeah, my bad punditry. But yeah, it came off the line, basically straight to his feet, 6 yards out. I mean, I do wonder what Martinez could have done under the circumstances.
Just save it.
Yeah.
He's just got to be saving more, because otherwise they'll
concede
goals.
Yeah.
And it's not fair.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're missing a trick by not indulging in this on our own channel here. Anyway, let's move on.
King Flipper.
Right.
It's a good name.
Pinball player?
He seems to mainly do FIFA stuff, actually, but he's a Villa fan. I was saying after the game that people seem to think Mings is all right. He seems to get away with being absolutely terrible. He's not got away with it with this with this guy. He hates him. He's been slagging him off from the start of the stream. This is the first goal, and he's kind of into him straight away, and this is just the beginning of him slagging off Mings.
And we all know, we've all been at Ellen Road at some point, and there'll be somebody somewhere around you who's got a real bee in their bonnet about one player and just will not let it go. So I always enjoy hearing it when it's the opposition and not us, because you want to defend our players and say they're all right, really. But when it's Mings, fair enough.
Leeds had fucking scored. Fan-fucking-tastic. Oh, he's a fucking tool. What's he doing?
Mings just didn't deal with it, did he?
I don't know what he's doing. What's he doing? That's what I mean. What's he doing? It's fucking tall. He actually needs to be dropped.
That got very Birmingham at one point, didn't it? Isn't it? What's he doing?
So then, basically until they get a goal, he just complains about Mings. So this is just him complaining about Mings chopped together from like the sort of 15-20 minutes that come after that.
We like a supercut.
Yet again, Mings, waste of space. He actually has flopped since he got called to England. Needs to bin him off. Really does. Oh my god, what's Mings just done again? Like, what is that for a clearance? There we go. Oh, Mings, what are you doing? Oh, Mings. Fuck's sake. Mings again? Stinker? He has actually become a fraud. Again, like, Mings, why are you actually passing back? You could have gone forward there. Oh, yeah, we get to see the Mings fraudulent mode again. Oh, Mings, how have you not stopped that? It wasn't as fraud. Oh, he's gone backwards again. Mings, what are you doing? Mings, what are you doing? Mings, what are you doing?
Looks like a nudge.
I mate just got body checked by Dan James. Like, what's that about?
Dallas and now Harrison.
My guy's about 5'3".
Side by Leeds, cleared away by Conser for Villa at the expense of the
Say.
Merciless, you might say.
Fuck's sake. Very good, Dan. I enjoyed that.
Thank you.
And obviously, Mings central to our second goal as well.
Yeah.
So that was before the second goal has gone in. I can't remember the body checking of Mings.
No, I can't remember.
I might have to go back and check that. But yeah, here he is central to the Dan James second goal.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Where is it? Is that in? Is that in? Is that in? Is that in?
It's in.
No. What's just happened there? Mings is awful. Mings is awful. Mings has just lost a header to Dan James.
A lot of these, like, punditry and fan channel things, it's just repeating things a lot, isn't it?
Well, it's because it's a live stream, isn't it? So you just feel the need to kind of
Fill the silence. Yeah.
to fill it, whereas we have less time to fill. So the thin content is not quite so broadly spread.
Believe it or not, we take out the bones and we leave only the meat.
Anyway, we might as well listen to the third goal going in as well, because again,
what's he doing? What's he doing?
And there we go. There we go. Well, our defending is absolutely wank. Our defending is absolutely wank. Lorente. Was it Mings? Yeah, it was. Oh, so Mings has fucked up yet again. Oh my, look at what is he doing? What is he doing? Just hoof it out. No, well, here you go, Lorente. Here's a goal. Oh, Mings is so bad. I'm sorry, but Mings is fucking shit.
I mean, in defence of Tyrone Mings, he couldn't really do a lot about that final one, could he? It was just like, put your foot on it.
you know what it's like though when you've got a thing about a player.
Yeah.
You're just like,
everything
You can tell even when he was just getting angry and passing backwards, you can tell there's a point of no return now where you've just lost all hope in the player.
Oh, Mings. Villa's vlogger then.
Another one from inside the stadium. This is just for the nice little... It just kind of shows the back and forth in a football stadium with this, and I like it. It doesn't particularly reflect badly on Villa or us. I just enjoy the you give us shit, we give you shit. And it's worth probably looking at the video of this as well, because the same people who are singing in the first clip, you see looking all sad in the second, and it's just nice.
Particularly if you're close to the away end, or you're in the away end,
this is
the home
they're
fans.
just kind of just away from the Leeds fans here.
Perfect. It's what it's all about.
So the first clip is Villa going 3-1 up.
And 2-1 becomes 3-1 before half time. It's Jacob Ramsey again, the GOAT, the greatest youngster in English football history. It's a brilliant finish as well. On the counter-attack, Coutinho picks the ball up, drives forwards, cuts inside his man, rolls in for Ramsey, who rifles it into the top corner. Leeds have fallen apart. one. It's Jacob Ramsey at the double.
The brilliant hyperbole of that. Fair play to him for it. I can't criticise that at all.
What do you describe him as? The
greatest youngster in English football history.
Yep. Facts there, people.
Well, I mean, he is good.
He's a good player.
He's a good player.
The best one in history.
The best one in history. I'd not noticed that, but
I have to say, and one of the things we didn't mention in any of the stuff we've done so far is the Leeds are falling apart again chant, and I'd forgotten that it had happened until we heard that. And then our fans started singing it back to them, didn't they? Which is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Please tell me it's in this clip.
It's all over this clip.
Thank you, Michael.
And this is poor. Moments after Mings has saved us, he's let us down. Ball comes to the back post, he's headed by Strauch. And it's a great support here on Sean Mings. The only thing is there might be a push on Cash, but I doubt it. It's soft. It's soft. It's 3-3 is what it is. It's played on. It's just soft. It's a corner. We don't do our lines. Leeds 3, Villa 3.
Oh, yeah. I'm delivering this in a matter-of-fact way. No, I'm disappointed, whereas before we've got the greatest team in the history of world football.
Yeah, the blokes behind him are just sort of looking at... You can see people looking at the away fans going...
Because that's the point, you know, don't you? This is the point at which you've got to take your medicine. And but it is that game of jeopardy, isn't it, in the football stadium that's absolutely brilliant.
It's what makes it fun, though. When you're winning, give shit out. When you're losing, you've got to take it out.
Like when they were singing Tyrone Mings is fucking shit, or whatever it was. And you just know that it's tempting fate, isn't it, horrifically, and all he needs to do is nod in a corner and you're having to stand there and he's celebrating in front of you. But that's the fun, isn't it? It's that red rag to the ball.
When Leeds started singing that song back, I was immediately like, all right, we conceded a fourth then. That's it, we've done it.
Right then, to the wider world of propaganda. It was good fun, that, particularly because you say the game swung back and forth. Let's listen to some misery, shall we?
Yeah, Turfcast TV. This is just because we've mentioned it at length, so I thought I'd see what they were saying about the Watford game.
The classic, the El Clasico. Yeah.
When we played Burnley, I played the full 60-second review they did one for Watford as well. I've chopped it down to about 6 seconds. Yeah. It's just easier.
Again, it's killing the chaff, just bringing the wheat, Michael.
Well, that was fucking dreadful. Sometimes a spade needs to be called a spade, and that yesterday was shit.
There you go.
It was a spade full of shit.
So that's Burnley.
Great.
Scum lost in the cup, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
So we have Alice Talks Football.
Okay.
Here on the YouTube. Not taking the defeat particularly well.
I find YouTubers generally do. Very measured. And
in fairness, I did look for Webby and O'Neill and Stretford Paddock on this, who were, I don't know, possibly harshly, I judge them to be more legit, ordinary sort of fans.
Yeah.
Proper Manx.
Yeah.
And they were a bit. Yeah. They were kind of not in the spirit of blaming people. Alice Talks Football was.
And that's what we're here for, isn't it? So
that's what we're here for.
You know what? I'm not blaming Ralph Rangnick. There's 2 people to blame for this. Anthony Taylor, you're a twat. The Middlesbrough, it shouldn't even gone to penalties because the Middlesbrough goal should have been disallowed. So first of all, the first person to blame is that ref, Anthony Taylor. The second person to blame is the Glazers. This squad is so thin. This squad is so dead because we got rid of all our players that we could have used to then brought off the bench and didn't replace anyone. The board is a disgrace. The ref is a disgrace, and this game is a disgrace because this was our only chance of winning a trophy, and we bottled it to Newcastle or to Middlesbrough of all people. Middlesbrough, mate. Middlesbrough. Like, seriously.
There's a lot of that in there. There's the we've had that before with the Leeds. Leeds. How can we not beat Leeds?
And it's not fair that they weren't allowed to go through because it's the only chance of winning something, and they deserve to win something every season, don't they? So very unfair.
They're the squad, the most expensive squad assembled in football history, isn't it?
Yeah, I did just pick out a few of their substitutes.
Imagine it's going to be like 15-year-old on the bench. They're all kids.
Well, Juan Mata 40 million, Fred 47 million, Wan-Bissaka 45 million, Matic 40 million. Phil Jones at 17 million.
Just a mere snip at 17 million.
Playing Middlesbrough, who brought on Lee Peltier and Sol Bamba.
Right.
So, I mean, the argument about
threadbare
about the Glazers being shit owners, there's some merit in it to a degree, but they have spent a load of money. Not spent it well, but they've spent a load of money.
Yeah.
And I suppose if they were losing to Man City, you could say, well, how can we compete with the quality of Man City? as she says, Middlesbrough.
But or Newcastle or Sunderland or Hartlepool.
Somewhere in the generic northeast. There was some research that I saw. I can't remember where it was. It was on Twitter, I think. Somebody tweeted out this numbers that they'd run, and it was that Man United have got the highest net spend of any football club, I think, in the world or whatever. Like a £900 million net spend over the last 10 years or whatever it is. And they are threadbare, and the Glazers don't invest. So there you go.
Funny.
Yeah, I think it's a net spend of about 900 million quid or something like that.
Oh, they just need to spend more. Another 900 million, and they might be able to beat Middlesbrough.
I hope they can one day.
I mean, it was handball as well, which makes it.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Great.
which is kind of funny.
Right, let's rattle through the rest of them then. Who've we got?
United View. This is after the penalties missed. And you said about repeating things. Get ready for some.
Fucked. We're fucked. I knew it. 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 I knew it.
He knew it.
I knew it. I knew it.
He knows it.
Yeah.
He knows it.
I knew it. I knew it.
Bloody hell.
I knew it.
Just when you think just when you think he's done, there he is one more time. Oh, great stuff. He knew it. Right, who have we got? Casual fan, who's this?
Casual fan, another YouTube person. I think he's Canadian. I really struggle to know the difference between Canadian and American accents, which I know is...
That's going to land you in trouble, isn't it?
I'm only saying he's Canadian because he's got a Canadian flag behind him.
Yeah.
If you can tell...
Like some of those truckers at the minute.
If you can tell, then tell me. But this is his reaction to the missed penalty.
Can I just ask, did he know it?
I think he did.
No, man, no! Fucking hell! Oh my god, he didn't! He didn't just fucking put it in orbit! Not the fucking young kid, man, no! Our season's over! Oh my god! Why do we have the worst goalkeepers at saving penalties?
Okay.
So then he goes on. He's complaining about Henderson, and he's doing this live, so there's obviously people in the YouTube comments.
I'm going to suggest they're fans of other clubs that are just enjoying themselves.
I mean, it makes you wonder what he would have refused to do at this point when you hear this clip. It's weird.
Larry says Henderson can't save a fucking Word document. Honestly, bro, get him the fuck out. I would have rather played fucking, what's the other goalkeeper's name? Or what was his name? I forgot. Tom Heaton. I would have rather fucking him. Lick the wall? Gladly. Done and done. Tasted like paint.
Right.
That noise is him going, and he just turns around and licks the wall behind him.
I feel like that's a Borough fan going, oh, mate, you're right. Lick the wall.
I mean, if he's got a problem with Henderson, is it time to put him back in the under-23s?
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
Football stand.
Not the football terrace. That's the other one we've had, isn't it? The Terry Flewers thing.
Yeah.
Terry's had a hair transplant. There you go. He did a video about it this week. I was seeing if he had anything to say about this, but
Michael hovering over the.
He's had a hair transplant. It looks sore at the minute, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I'm fascinated by this now.
I'm not gonna, even though there is actually to come some abuse of a bald person. Which is sad to hear. But this is a Man United fan. I'm not sure where he's from, but he repeats the phrase "clear handball" a lot of times during this, but has the confidence that it's going to be overturned in the first clip, which is quite pleasing, given we know it isn't.
Oh, that's a clear handball! That's a handball! It is a goal, but that's a clear handball! That's a clear handball from Middlesbrough! That's a clear handball from Middlesbrough! It's not a goal! It's a clear handball from Middlesbrough! It will be ruled out! It's a clear handball from Middlesbrough, right? It's a clear handball! It's a clear handball! He controlled with his fucking hand, man! It's a clear handball! It's a clear handball! What the fuck are you on about? Why are they celebrating, man? Why are they even celebrating? It's a clear hand fucking ball, you idiot bitch! What's the point of even having a referee if that's the case, man? If you're giving that as a goal, what's the point of even having the referee, man? It's a clear handball. It's a clear handball.
Idiot bitch is my new favourite. insult now.
Yeah, he's laughing at the Middlesbrough players. What are you celebrating for?
Yeah.
The referee's an idiot, bitch.
And then we've got another clip from
But what's the point of even having a ref if that goal's going to be given? And surely it won't be given.
No, it's not. Well, you got VAR as well, haven't you? Of
It was a clear handball.
Yeah, it was a clear handball.
Wait a second. It's given as a hand. My God, it's given as a goal. It's given as a goal. What the fuck is wrong with people? It's given as a goal for God's sake. What the hell? How can you even give that a goal, bro? Fucking idiot, bitch. How can you give that a goal? What is going on? Nah, that's dumb. Let's see, what the fuck is this referee doing? You fucking bald shit. Bro, it's a clear handball. That's the thing. It's a clear handball. Now fuck Middlesbrough, you know? Now fuck Middlesbrough, seriously. Fuck Middlesbrough, seriously. Fuck them real hard. Show them. My God, I hate this.
Oh, dear me. That's good fun, that. The bald insult came out of nowhere, didn't it?
It did. Bald shit.
Yeah.
No need for that, is there?
Again, we could start.
Fuck Middlesbrough real hard.
Yeah.
Is what he wanted after that.
Do you know why? Because it was a clear handball.
They didn't fuck him real hard, though, did they?
No, they didn't.
Sol Bamba, Johnny Howson and Lee Peltier fucked him in the end, which was excellent.
Good stuff. Well, that wraps up propaganda for post Villa. Yeah, lots of games at the minute. It's all very confusing. I nearly said Everton, but it's because we've got the Everton preview to come up. So look out for that as well. We're going to be recording a short episode of that, previewing Frank Lampard. It's going to come up in your podcast and your YouTube feed. We recorded the Phil Hay show just before this where we previewed Everton and we discussed maybe what we considered to be Frank Lampard's shortcomings as a manager and possibly as a man. Do you think we'll be as diplomatic on the show that's about to happen as we were with Phil?
I think we can be a bit more honest.
A little bit more.
With our feelings.
We could let our bald hair down.
Exactly.
A little bit. Right, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We'll catch up with you on the Everton preview straight after this.
See you later, idiot bitches.
The Square Ball Podcast.